I'm going live. We're going live.
I'm upset. I stayed up until 8 o'clock yesterday to play Zenless Zone Zero, and the update was moved from yesterday at today at 6 a.m. until Thursday at 10 p.m. And now I'm just like, oh, I want to play now. And then my headphones got unplugged. Now I can't hear anything. So now I'm just deaf. You guys can say anything on my stream, and no one can hear you. Everyone can hear you, and I can't.
God, I
can't believe you said that, you racist bastard.
The joke I wanted to make when you were talking about Zenless Zone Zero doesn't work quite as well in voice compared to text, but you were like talking about ZZZ in capitals, and I wanted to respond more like ZZZ in lowercase.
Oh, you mean because because you don't like the game, so it's boring?
That was the joke.
Oh,
I tried it.
You play It's okay. You play Final Fantasy. That's really boring.
Depends which one.
All of them.
Didn't you also play 14?
Yes, that's why I have an opinion.
Well, then I'm allowed to have an opinion.
But you never played Zenless Zone Zero.
Yes, I did.
Hey, Overkill. What weapon do you play in Monster Hunter?
What weapon don't I play? I play literally all of them. Well, all but. Actually, I don't. I
wield every weapon all at the same time. I have a mod.
Okay, better question. Which one do you main?
Oh, which one do I main? Gun Lance and Dual Blades.
That explains it.
The Fun Lance.
My main is the second monster that shows up. I pit it against the first one and let them kill each other.
Oh.
That is legitimately a valid way to play.
No, I know. I've seen it.
Me too.
Overkill, Gunlance, or as Grim described it today, an 18mm cannon salvaged from the USS Missouri with a bayonet attached, and also holding a shield the size of a vault door.
Yes.
I saw that.
Yes.
I didn't know he was actually talking about actual Gunlance. I thought he was just making military references.
The weapon you pick when you want to become Attack on Titan.
Or when you want to be fucking...
Gunlance is what you pick when you want to literally feel like an actual mechanical tank.
But
literally what Grim said as well.
As of yesterday, I made a full bow combo, which is I made a sleep bow and paralysis bow.
So you made a combo?
And, so I basically ended up like paralyzing the enemy and then swapping over to my sleep bow and just being like, okay, now you sleep. Now you're never paralyzed. Now you sleep. Now you're paralyzed. Go to fuck the bed. Go to fuck the bed. Go to fuck the bed. Go to fuck the bed.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to fucking sleep.
All right.
BluePopStream.
D&D streams, not Monster Hunter podcasts. Can we?
No. No, I'm gonna mute Marcus so I can talk about Monster Hunter.
Hey, Overkill. We're moving on.
All right.
So
what monster are we hunting?
Giants.
You guys found out last session. I was going to ask you guys.
Giants is the answer.
Yeah, giants.
So what happened last session, gang?
We looked up a side quest to do. We have come across this mission that involves looking for a missing person. We went to their mansion, spoke to the wife and servant, got the details. They're somewhere north. We scried a bit, saw that he was in a cage, taken by giants, and also Kai had one of his like once every season bouts of actual personality.
What do you want from a hermit? About once a year.
Listen, he only has enough social battery to do that once.
Once a generation.
Yeah.
And we were were we heading out of town or were we going to rest first?
I was going to say we should rest first to reset everything and then go. First thing in the morning.
I don't think I'm missing anything, but if people need
The
to rest, I'm
only
down for
reason
that.
I say that is both Kiri and Korath spent actual spell slots.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
I did.
Kai and Korath.
I
Well, Kiri
I
spent
spent my only
Yeah.
high level slot curing Kiri. So
Curie.
And then Kai also did a scry.
yeah.
So let's do a long rest.
Also, is anyone else having an issue where their game is like weirdly bright? Like I can't read anything on the screen.
There is like a foggy weather effect over the map.
Effect.
Oh, okay. Because it's like oversaturating everything. It's making it look weird.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's just like a default thing for this scene.
So I take it we're long resting now then, rather than talking to anybody at the place.
Yeah, does anyone want to do anything before they go bed?
No.
No.
All right. So, y'all catch some Z's.
Yep.
Some Zenless Zone Zeros.
Itchy.
Fucking nothing from no one.
I'm ignoring. I'm muting Ichi after that one.
Ichi, we don't go insulting games you like, even if we don't. Come
all
on, man.
I did was say the name of the game. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, I'm going to bed. See you guys later. Hawk chew, hawk chew, hawk chew.
All right. Oh, where we go?
Shua.
Hawk chua. Sleep on that thing.
You should probably hit the long rest button.
I've been trying to, believe me. It won't let me.
Are you hitting the right button?
Oh, you know what it is?
Are you resting, son?
My Chrome crashed.
Oh.
Cool.
That
There
would
it goes.
do
I
it.
fixed it.
Cool. All right. Everyone gets their shit back.
Oh man, I wanted to keep that in the toilet.
That felt weirdly aggressive. Everyone gets their shit back. Are you happy?
No shit. Now I have to go take a shit again. It went right back up my ass.
Oh my god. Weirdly, this is still not the most off-topic randomness we've had at the start of the episode.
Rats are mammals.
You motherfucker.
Can we go one episode without referencing that dumb joke?
Man, it is lore now. It is canon.
Yeah. No, it can't. In the canon, they're not mammals. They're lizards.
Rats lay eggs.
Yeah, rats lay eggs.
Tell you.
I'm just imagining rats with scales.
Oh, I mean, have you felt a rat's tail?
No?
Ichi,
Yes, actually.
Ichi, I hate to break this to you, but those are just kobolds.
He right though.
Valid.
That's
And
not
you
even
said
actually
you
a
looted one.
joke.
Yeah. No, I was picturing like a real world Earth tiny rat just with scales.
All right, I'm going north. See you guys later.
Oh my god!
You guys wake up.
Wait, you went
What
too
are you
far.
guys doing next?
And very fast.
I am back.
I'm going to leave town and try to find the guy we were hired to find because we just lost 8 hours in a missing persons case.
Yeah.
They were in a cave. They didn't go anywhere.
You don't know that.
And
Yes.
Cage, you guys deduced, is hanging from a giant's hip.
Also, Kutzero's not on the map, if that matters.
Hey, Simon, do me a favor.
Hmm?
Considering that this person is hanging off a giant's hip, which means that they are at least like 20 times larger than a human, fly up and look for a giant.
That's a good idea, actually.
That's not how big giants are.
Well, you said on the hip. It's got to be like, what I'm seeing is like a pocket watch sized human on the size of a giant.
He's a halfling.
That's true. All right, I forgot.
But
Right, I forgot about the halfling. I completely forgot about that.
flying up to scout
wait,
is not a terrible
half of the
idea,
size of
though.
a human. So,
Regardless of whoever's what size, flying up to do some scouting is not the worst idea.
Valid.
I mean, valid.
here comes the natural
so
one
guys-
on your
you guys-
investigation roll.
You guys get out of the city. It would be a perception roll, first of all,
Oh, yeah.
because you're looking,
Yeah.
Do that now.
perceiving. Yeah, you get out of the city and you first attempt that. Go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, that's not bad. Wisdom gang.
You see. If you're just outside the city. You can see, like, outside the city, it's pretty open for probably a mile or two, and then you see forests. Pretty deep into that forest, you see that the canopy of the trees is not as uniform. Like, you see, like, there seems like something
Some of the trees look disturbed.
disturbed and or knocked down.
Well, immediately upon
A
First
fair
person.
distance into that forest.
upon noticing that, and as soon as we got out of the clearing, because I'm assuming the people at the town aren't complete idiots and wouldn't see the guy right fucking there. I'm going to start looking around on the ground to see if I can see any signs of anything.
Sure. So you're just sort of doing that passively as you ride,
Well,
or walk, or whatever.
actively, and obviously I'm looking more for things like giants, not
Yeah.
average people.
By the way,
Hey,
are we?
look, lizard feet.
By the way,
Look,
are
this
we
is a
walk?
rat.
Are we walking, or do we have like a carriage or vehicle or something here?
I mean, you're flying.
I'm not. I'm concerned with more than just myself.
We're probably, as far as I know, I'm on foot because that makes the most
Yeah.
sense when we're actively searching for something, not traveling.
All right. Well,
Mm.
I will try, I guess. I rolled a natural one. I saw the ground.
You found the town.
The ground is indeed. Hey guys, did you know there's a city here?
I can't believe the ground is made of ground.
There's so much ground here, you guys.
Man, God, man, this coffee tastes like shit. Yeah, it was just in the ground yesterday.
This ground doesn't worship Bahamut. Time to correct that.
Throw
The pamphlet.
a pamphlet at the ground.
You just make like a breadcrumb trail of
Get down,
pamphlets.
damn it.
All right. We're all in a tangent mood, it seems.
I
What
think
do
this
we
is actually
not?
pretty close to on topic.
We're trying.
So, you search for like the better part of a day, just like along this road. Yeah, you're all traveling by foot, or wing, Simon.
Yeah.
I
Kyoshi
was
in the
about to
chat.
say.
When are you guys not on a tangent? When
I
we're
know,
not
right?
playing.
I was just on topic. Thank you.
Also, I mean, to be fair, Montu, the next few episodes are going to be pure tangent because
Yeah.
we're not doing the main quest.
These are non-main quest episodes.
we're in the like OVA.
Yeah. I hesitate to call it a filler arc because it's still, you know,
It's pretty filler arc.
not to downplay the importance.
Hunting giants is filler arc for adventurers.
I guess.
It's like, I'm bored. I'm just gonna go like look around for some giants.
Yeah. Just kill a couple giants, no big deal.
2 hours tops.
It's a pittance.
My first roll of the night. Natural
Oh
one.
shit, we're already 4
Today's
times
gonna be-
past the time limit then, Monty. What the fuck?
All right, so better part of a day. And then as the sun is starting to get low in the sky, you come to a wide clearing off to one side of the road where it looks like there was a campsite. Looking around this campsite, it is a mess. There are dead horses, discarded weapons, and very, very large footprints.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just about to ask if I could go look for footprints.
Any sign of?
You see them. Even with that nat 1, you cannot miss these footprints.
Can I?
Wow! Look at these
follow them?
handprints. Any sign of our target's traveling party? I think there were others with him. We were told.
You can see a sort of like discarded piece of armor that has the same, like it's got the brass, looks like a shoulder guard. Pretty quickly you can identify with amber set into it around it, sitting in a pile of blood.
Oh.
Is it just blood though, or is there like signs of a body?
There may have been a body once. Something happened.
I'm gonna take the armor and I'm gonna put it away.
I was gonna say, do we want to
take it
return
back for
proof that we at least found something?
Yeah,
Sure.
or at least give them peace of mind that we found part of them.
In best case scenario, return it to its owner.
Exactly.
I'm going to try to follow some of this certain point, but stay within view of everybody else for the moment.
I will also. I will.
You're following the trail a little bit.
Yeah.
And I will.
Okay.
And I'll look around the camp and look for any signs of, like, if any of them escaped, like if any of them like ran off into the woods or whatever to get away from whatever was attacking
Sure.
them.
Give me a perception check.
I was gonna say
Please
at some
don't be
point,
nat-
I
don't be natural
would have notified everyone that I saw disturbed trees from my viewpoint.
Don't be a natural one again, please. Okay, that's better.
A natural double one.
And that is a daily double.
Man. Anyway. So Katsuro, you follow the large footprints into the woods. Do you want to give me either perception or investigation check?
Oh, gee,
Can I
I
help?
wonder what the guy with 5 wisdom is going to pick.
Can I help him?
I don't think I need it, but I'll appreciate it.
Come on. Roll again with advantage.
You can't help him.
I can't help him. He doesn't need it.
Okay. Katsuro, you follow this. It's honestly at this point it's a pretty wide swath of trees that have been knocked over, pushed aside, are in some state of damage. This is 110% what Simon saw from the air. And you follow it for a good couple hundred feet. You can still see the clearing pretty clearly. And this trail continues for a while. You do see that it's definitely more than one set of footprints that you are following. Korath, you do not find any suggestion that someone ran away or at least got away.
Montu,
Yes?
what would you have me roll if I wanted to try to identify what type of giants these are based on the size?
Nature.
Okay.
Can I help on this one?
Yes, you can.
I would rather help you.
Honestly, if you have good intelligence, you might not want to.
I have a +1 and no proficiency in that skill.
Okay, I've got a +5. So how about you help me?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter much.
I mean,
But it's
that's
not
not
bad.
negative.
14. Okay.
With our limited knowledge of giants.
Oh, I've clicked on this page before. Neat. So, you are. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Looking in this, at these footprints, you see most. There's some that are considerably larger than the others. Like, let's say there's one set that is larger than the rest. You do see probably 5 distinct pairs of footprints.
Alrighty.
All right.
Korath, I'm going to take your chat privileges away, and I'm going to delete that from the chat log.
Was that all
Awesome.
we got out of that roll?
Yeah.
I mean,
The larger set of footprints is seems to be more like disciplined than, if that makes any sense. Like, it almost looks like marching, measured step, whereas the smaller footprints are just kind of all over the place.
So whoever's leading this group of giants is at least somewhat more intelligent than the others.
There's an alpha.
this is out of character, just for the record. I'm thinking hill giants and potentially a fire.
No idea.
Could also be a part of like a chieftain of a stone giants, but doubting that one a bit.
I don't think Simon has met giants before and doesn't have much experience with them.
That is why
Montu's very carefully rewriting what he wrote.
I can neither confirm nor deny that statement.
Anyway, I'm going to continue following. They have person we need to rescue. Person getting rescued.
Well, I'm gonna. What about my role when I was looking for any smaller footprints? If anyone got away,
you didn't see that anyone. You don't see any signs in the chaos that anyone like escaped.
okay. Then I'm gonna follow Katsuro.
Cool.
I'm going to sort of just direct them to follow it. I want to go off to the side and try to be somewhat stealthy.
Cool. I'm sorry, did you say that you're playing If Fuck again?
No.
Yeah, cool.
So I'm going to roll that. So, meh.
And then I also need. Yeah. Neat. All right. Sounds good. You are you feel like you are reasonably hidden. Is everyone continuing the search?
Yep.
I think Simon is gonna be somewhat. Simon's gonna continue scouting from above, just sort of like staying above the canopy of the trees, just seeing if any new information pops up from his perspective.
It is not a difficult trail to follow. Shocker, I know. You keep following this trail of footprints. Are you guys just like walking this, or are you trying to like hustle? What sort of pace are you setting?
Well, considering we took a long rest, it's fair to say that we should do what we can to catch up to them.
I am moving as fast as my armor will allow it.
Okay. You are clickety clank.
Yeah.
You get another few hours of travel in, and then it starts to get dark.
I just keep going.
Cool. Do you have a light source?
Do I need light source to see that the trees are broken in my path?
I'm going to cast light on his shield.
Okay. I was gonna say you don't have dark vision, buddy.
So yes, he has a light source
I
attached to his.
I'm
armor.
legitimately in shock that I need dark vision to see. I live in the woods in real life, and I can see outside in pitch black.
I mean, to be fair, we are also in the middle of a cleared out part of forest. Unless
Yeah.
it's overcast, there will be moonlight.
Oh yeah. Like I was just asking if you had a light source.
I mean, no, I do not. And he gave me light, so there.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So
This whole argument was unnecessary.
yes, it's null and moot. That's fine.
So, you guys keep moving through this like destroyed path through the forest, and you, it's still pretty easy to follow after dark. Once in a while, like you have to step around a stump, or like there's a large hole where a tree was ripped up with its roots and everything. But ultimately, it doesn't slow you really at all. You carry on down this path for through the night. It gets to morning. Do you guys want to stop and rest at all, or would you like to take on exhaustion levels?
I'll take a short rest, not a long rest, but a short rest.
Only a long rest will.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
8 hours? 8 hours though? Man.
Do you guys want disadvantage on ability checks?
No.
No, I don't. That's the problem.
Okay. So we're gonna rest then.
Yeah.
We should do it like slightly to the side of the path that we're on, though.
Yeah, I don't want to be like in the clearing. I want to be like a little bit in the tree.
I know I'm not Ithbook, but I am still going to pull one of those moves and go sleep in a tree out of the camp.
I'm gonna set that tree on fire. No, I'm kidding.
Fucking do it. I don't care.
Simon looks for a particularly thick and sturdy tree and camps up in a branch on it.
I'm just gonna put my back against the tree, put my shield up against my chest, and go to bed.
Sure.
If they start a fire, I would put out the light, by the way, so it's not,
Yeah.
glowing in front of his face.
Do you start a fire?
No, I eat rations, so it's fine.
Okay.
I don't need it.
Cool.
Okay,
I have
so
hardtack.
you cover
I have hardtack and
underneath
water.
the glowing shield. Gotcha.
No, I tell you to turn the shield off before going to bed. Yes. Or I'll put a tarp over it.
Just cover it up with
Alright.
leaves and shit.
Cool. You guys, are you wanting to post any sort of watch, anything like that? Or you just
I'll
can't
take first watch.
I'll take
Cool.
last.
I'll take middle watch.
Okay.
Kai, are you taking the fourth watch slot that wasn't claimed?
I said I'll take last
Absolutely.
watch.
Yeah, there were 4.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
I'll take the one that's not taken.
The path not taken.
So, can I get perception checks from everyone then?
Fuck me.
I rolled a 4 and I got a 13, so I'm happy. About
Yep.
God damn.
Aside from the usual like sounds of the forest, you guys don't hear anything that jumps out at you as odd.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. I don't need to set someone on fire today.
That remains to be
Yes.
seen.
Yeah.
So you wake up, you finish your rest, etc. It's now just like early afternoon. Do you just get back on the trail?
Yep.
Okay.
I get up, I pack up, I take a bite of hardtack and water, and I leave.
Cool. You keep on down this path.
I know you meant a drink of water, but I just pictured you biting your water skin.
Ah, fuck!
Just shotgun it.
Drinking my hardtack, eating my water.
Just shotguns it.
I mean, native tribes did make like water skins out of bison bladders.
Yes,
Oh.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, it's designed to be waterproof.
It holds
so
water.
yeah, quite literally.
Can't argue the logic.
Anyway, moving on. You keep following this path. Every once in a while, you like the path kind of like widens a bit, as if they may have rested or stopped to discuss something like that. As you keep moving, the trees around you start to get a little more sparse. And so now we're getting like into evening. And you hear running water, hills start to, like the ground starts to like rise and fall a little more.
I'm
And
still
as
off
you-
to the side trying to be sneaky. Relatively.
Yep.
So if you want me to
Simon,
roll again, I will.
please do.
You were asking me something?
Yes, you would probably see it first, but you first see a very pale, disheveled, frankly unintelligent-looking face in like individual standing like shoulders above the what trees there are around him. Probably a mile or so down this path that you've been down this like trail of
So I see a giant's head and shoulders sticking out of the top of the trees.
yes.
How tall are these trees?
The trees themselves, actually, now that I think about it, you can just kind of see like the top of the head now that I'm thinking about it. Trees
Okay.
are about 15 or 16 feet tall.
Ow.
Okay. Then I swoop down and communicate to them that giant hoe.
Okay. No, I'm not making that joke.
I'm resisting making one too. But it's
Yeah.
Realized it after I said it,
I think we all refrained.
which is oddly progressive. Plus.
all right. Anyway, cool.
How big is the rat?
Heading towards the giant, I guess.
Heading towards this giant.
Oh, we
I
didn't
am going
connect.
to
Overkill. We didn't.
try, air quotes, try and be stealthy to get at least within distance to see the giant without him seeing me.
Roll stealth with disadvantage, friend.
Yeah, that's why I said air quotes trying.
Also, Overkill. We didn't connect our stream chats and
Oh.
such.
Well, okay, I'm not even gonna roll disadvantage. I rolled an 8.
Yeah, roll disadvantage.
You piece of shit.
It could be worse.
Hey, I rolled an 8.
Okay, it's not worse. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Got it.
Fix the chat thing.
All right. So, is the whole party trying to be stealthy?
Yeah, I think so. We want to scope the situation.
Is
Yeah,
Kiri
but
with
we'll give
us?
it a shot.
Kiri is with you.
Are we all rolling stealth then?
Yep,
Cool.
doing my best.
Kiri rolled a 24. The frog vanishes in the undergrowth.
Nice.
Cool.
I mean, she does have the key. I'm not surprised.
Let me check this here. Oh, fun fact. Hill giants have proficiency in perception and nothing else.
Oh, fun.
So,
Oh,
as
that's
you
what they are.
approach, cool, love this. As you approach this giant, you find you can get pretty close, and he hasn't noticed you. Like it would be an easy spell cast or or like a bow shot to get to this guy
Is it just one on his own?
that you can see.
Can I get a rough range estimate?
You kind of stop like 120 feet, I'll say, from this guy. What's the max range on like firebolt?
Like 60.
Oh, is it? Okay, we'll say you get to like 60 feet. He doesn't notice you.
I would like to try to get a little bit closer if I could.
So
You
if
stick with your party to do so.
No,
this-
I wasn't with my party in the first place.
this
Fair
is just
enough.
one giant on his own, what's he like doing? Like, is he just standing there?
He seems to be like kind of trying to look around, but he's trying to like look over the trees for something.
Which direction is he
You get
looking?
the sense he is looking. He kind of looks like in all directions. Give me an insight check real quick.
I was gonna say because like
Can I roll another check to try to get a little bit
Yes.
closer?
Yes.
trying to understand the purpose of why he's by himself.
You do see he has a large horn on one hip. He has a big club that, on closer inspection, is just a tree that has had all of the leaves ripped off of it.
Oh, fun.
Hill giants are very fun.
I want to get
Yeah.
within 40 feet.
You do so.
Okay.
Anything else from that insight check?
You do see, like, past him, there are more footprints. But they're not. Obviously, there's one set fewer.
Yeah.
The inside, it looks like he's on watch or something. He's like keeping sentry.
Okay. So
You
I'm getting
realize
the
just
vibe that.
just past him, like the forest almost entirely stops as well.
Okay. So I'm getting the vibe that he's making sure they're not being followed.
Something like that.
Poorly, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, I'm within range, so if
Yeah. If you guys wish to get closer or do a thing, you can try.
I am going to be ready for if he starts anything to use my Kinsei shot ability and use my bracer.
Sure.
I'm wondering.
Guy is readying spike growth.
I'm wondering if this guy is posted here on watch. What do we think of the idea of sneaking past him so we have one less to deal with when we eventually get into a fight with the rest of them? If we want to fight this one, that's fine. I'm just positing this as an idea.
I'm just thinking he could end up coming behind us at that point.
It is also an idea that we pick this one off, but he has a horn. He could alert the others.
So we should strip him of the horn.
You know what he doesn't have? The ability to talk. I cast silence. The ability to use the horn.
Oh, I was
Okay.
I was
Silence is a area of effect. What are you casting silence on?
Do it on his horn.
I was going to do it on his horn, but I want to do it like a red 20. It's a 20-foot sphere, so I want to do a 20-foot sphere around his face.
I was wondering. I was about to suggest I could like try and snipe the horn like so that it falls off of his belt or whatever he's carrying it on.
Does he know the silence has been activated if I activate it?
He has to make a save, I think.
Yeah, that would be probably a perception check to try and see.
I mean,
The duration
you
of
could
no
all
sound
pretty
can be
clearly-
created within pass
Well-
through a 20-foot sphere centered around the point which chooses range.
I assume that
Let me
there's.
describe this fellow one more time.
I assume there's like noises of like the forest of like animals and trees blowing and such. So if silence gets cast on him, he's gonna notice when sound suddenly stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just describe this fellow for you guys again. He probably stands a little over 16 feet tall. He's pretty well naked, aside from a very ragged, very dirty, like cloth skirt almost. He's got his tree that is a club, his club that is a tree. He's got a horn sort of hanging from that skirt. Every once in a while, he's just like scratching at something, looking around. You can get a pretty clear idea that he is bored. He's supposed to be on watch, and he's not very good at it.
Okay, and if a quick glance in the direction that we were headed towards, we don't see any of them else like within like decent range of hearing us outside of him blowing the horn.
Correct.
Okay, so priority 1 is get the horn off him.
So I will wait for Ichi to try and steal the horn off of him, I guess.
Well, I wasn't.
And then
The idea was just to like I was gonna snipe it with a shot so that it falls off his belt so that he can't immediately grab it.
Oh, okay.
But if you
I was just gonna see if anyone could take it, if anyone could take the horn, and then or do something to it like heat metal or something to stop him from using it.
I'm assuming it's not a metal horn.
It's a horn made of horn.
Yeah.
Oh, an actual horn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a war horn.
Okay.
It
You
is
say
hollowed
horn.
out. It is hollowed out so he could like blow it.
Yeah.
Seems
When
like
I
it's
heard
from a
horn,
very,
I
very large
thought like a
goat-like
brass horn.
creature. No, it's straight up a horn made from a horn.
Yeah.
Can I tell how he has it attached to his belt? Like, is it just tied with rope or what?
Yeah. It looks like a coil of thick hempen rope.
Okay.
I am going to say, if you try and shoot the rope, if you miss, there's a chance you just hit him.
Uh-huh.
And the rope itself is going to have a pretty high AC.
I'm wondering if
I
like
cast guidance. Hey, I tell Ichi to come here. I cast guidance on him.
because I'm wondering if maybe someone tries to hit
skill checks, not attack rolls.
Oh, I thought it was attack rolls.
I'm wondering if maybe someone should try to hit the rope specifically with fire to burn it, and then I hit the horn itself with an Eldritch Blast to knock it away.
I mean, if we're casting silence on it, that
I definitely
removes
think
the problem of the horn at the first place.
yeah, but I think silence first, then we knock the horn away because we want to make sure that he just doesn't go and grab the horn. Because like if we try and knock the horn away first without silence and fail, he'll grab the horn and call for them. So silence first, I think. Then he'll notice something's wrong when silence happens, and while he's like reacting, then we try and get the horn away from him.
I think Montu just crashed.
Oh,
I think so.
Well, that gives us time to
Just
plan
got
our.
disconnected from the game.
That gives us
Yep.
time to plan the strategy more. Then
I'm
And Kai can try and cast his spike growth just behind him. So if he turns it around and tries to make a run at us,
you can hold him in
we'll take
place.
some,
Or
we'll
at
take
least-
some damage at least
Yeah.
coming at us.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
just
So yeah, I think me casting silence is probably the one big thing.
Yes,
That we
I
need
think
to
that
do.
first.
I am just going to mention, as long as Korath doesn't get hit, silence will last a full minute.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stay out of combat. Essentially, I'm gonna hide and wait for silence to wear off while you guys do your thing. Until
Which
you
is
guys get
part
the
of-
horn away.
Which is part of the reason why I said cast it on the horn, because then technically speaking, it's anchored to the horn.
I'm back.
Oh, put silence on the horn. You mean?
Yeah.
Is that
That
doable?
way, You cast it on a point that you can see. So if you cast it on the horn, it's centered on the horn, and that point hasn't technically moved, so the spell is still on the horn.
I mean, it's up to the GM if that's doable.
I was gonna cast it on his mouth.
Well, we've established that the others are out of shouting range, so that's not a problem.
You guys are going to have to rejoin.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm joining.
So
welcome to the gray screen of death.
So would it be possible for him to apply silence to the horn itself, so that way it can't be used no matter if he's holding it or not? Okay, then yes, do that.
Yes, it is possible.
So you do that, and then and then someone needs to hit the rope that's holding the horn with a fire ability or something, and then I Eldritch Blast it away from him.
Okay.
I will say, if you are casting silence on the horn and then trying to remove the horn from him and blast it away, that is removing the center of the silence sphere.
No, I know, but that's why I asked if any of the other giants were within shouting distance, and if they're not, then him not being silent isn't a problem. It's only a problem if he blows the horn. Does anyone have any counterpoint to that, or are we?
Well, I was like, he can't use the horn without his face.
I'm still confused as to why you want to remove the horn from his person after it's been silenced.
Like, he can't use the horn without his face. Let me just cast the silence on his face.
I'm planning for if the silence fails for some reason, or if after it goes away.
I mean, if it goes away, it goes away. It will go away anyway. All of this is mute. It's moot. But
the reason I'm trying to get the horn away from him is that no matter what happens with the silence, he won't be able to blow it.
He can't blow it if he can't. The mouth is covered.
Overkill. He's talking about if you lose the spell for some reason.
If the spell if battle goes on long enough that silence fades away, or if it fails for some reason, I'm planning for any possible contingency.
Okay.
You may be over planning in this situation.
That's what I do.
Appreciate the attempt.
All right. I am going to cast silence in a 20-foot sphere around his head.
That's fine.
Okay, that happens. Let's see. What's your spell save DC?
Where would that be on my?
What's your wisdom modifier?
It'll say
it's under armor class spell DC.
It's under armor class. Spell save DC 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's make this a public roll just so you guys can see it. I'm gonna have him roll a perception check.
If he reacts in any way, I'm immediately throwing my daggers with Kinsei shot on directly.
20 feet is really big on this map.
Why did the whole world just go green?
That is not just scale.
I was like, why did the whole world just turn green? You silenced the entire continent.
The world goes quiet.
The audience is now deaf.
Instead of screaming, it's just.
Okay, he rolled a 17. He starts like looking around and like tapping his ears, like. Well, you see, as if he's like trying to shout. Nothing is happening.
Because of how that text popped up in the chat, my headcanon now is that this hill giant's name is optional actions.
This is actually Unk. Okay, both of those hit.
Is that short for uncle?
All right, give me a second. I have to remind myself how much Kinsei shot adds. Okay, D4s.
Caltrops, go!
Isn't it your monk?
Nope, it's D4s.
Okay.
Those should not be D4s. Why are they rolling d4s? I do d6s on my punches, so these are supposed to be that. So hold on.
Yeah, Kensei shot. Extra 1d4 of the weapons damage type.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to roll attacks because I had to redo this, but
Yeah.
yeah. Fuck.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Plus R1d4.
Throw away those net ones.
Okay, I was thinking of the 6th level Kensei feature.
Because after all, who can say?
Can we? I understand he's the one recording the episodes for YouTube, but can we kick him?
I just sit here quietly the whole recording.
So, you do that, dealing a total of 25 damage. And now I need everyone to roll initiative.
So I believe Ichi's seen me actually use that before, technically once. But you two see Katsuro pop out from behind a tree and pull 2 daggers out of fucking nowhere and chuck him into the giant's eyes.
I am perfectly okay with going last.
I just imagine you doing the Moon Knight random bullshit go pose.
Katsuro.
I'm going. I'm doing it.
Just
Impatience.
I
roll
hate that on the just the stat block for monsters as a DM. It doesn't. I don't have just an initiative button.
Ah!
Oh.
Giant mask!
Oh no!
It's
Show me what you
It's
got.
so hard to see with the fog in this map.
It's the fog of war.
We're theater of the minding this, by the way. So
No,
if
I
you roll
know
a
that.
14, his initiative is 13.
I
Yeah,
rolled
we
a
Do what you
19.
will with that information.
I rolled a
Negative
19.16.
They are not the most deft
It's a really-
of creatures.
Yeah.
So Simon,
Mm-hmm.
it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to Eldritch Blast the horn. Well, how about I'm going to do this? I have several shots. I'm going to use one Eldritch Blast on the horn and another on the creature itself.
No, you should just instantly disintegrate the horn. Just throw it across the map.
There's Hua.
It goes into the arms of the other giants on the other side of the mountain.
Oh, not 20!
Ooh. You hit the horn. You crit the guy
Nice.
because that was the order you called your targets.
Yes.
So, let me roll something for the rope that the horn is tied with. The horn, slams backward and straight into the rope, and then swings back, hanging down again.
Okay.
You do crit the giant himself.
Yep. Okay.
The giant tries to scream.
Do I need to roll damage
But he
for
has
the,
no mouth.
the first attack? Because maybe I break the horn?
Sure.
There's
Okay.
that. And then I gotta do the damage roll again for the crit. There we go.
Ooh. You deal a bunch of damage to the giant himself.
Take that. Optional.
His name is Ankh.
We don't fucking know that.
Yeah, how would we know that?
That's metagaming?
You're just calling him optional. You are not main quest.
He is optional.
He's not even the main villain of our side quest of our fucking.
Considering we were stealthing past him with a 6, he is 100% optional, Montu.
Yeah.
100%.
I think I figured out this episode name.
Oh, I didn't begin combat. Katsuro, it's your turn again. You were just sitting there waiting for something to happen, so you're just so quick to it.
I'm gonna do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
I was about to say, I'll fucking do it again. Goofy.
Goofy, you killed a man. I'll do it again.
Yuck.
25
Yup.
hits. Okay. 22 also hits. Okay, so a total of
And I'm gonna get right up next to him.
23.
Then the next time, what I want you to do with those daggers is to cut the string that's holding the fucking.
I can't do that. The magic item has specific restrictions. I can only throw these things.
Oh.
You mentioned you were getting up right next to him, and my brain just went, so you're gonna slide up into his GMs?
Uh,
All right, we're putting it to a vote. Ban Ichi.
if we banned people for every bad joke, no one would be in here.
We'd all be gone.
That's true.
All right. Kai,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
So Katsuro is now beside the giant.
Yes.
Yeah,
And nobody is directly behind him.
correct.
Don't think so.
Okay, so I am going to cast Spike Growth. Just behind him.
Okay.
The entire continent becomes spiky.
All those poor people walking around the streets of Haven are having a really, really bad day all of a sudden.
All right. So there is a 20-foot radius area of spike.
Yes.
Like, I imagine he's in it, and then it's behind him as well.
Yep.
Cool.
Just so he doesn't catch Katsura in it.
Sounds good. Any bonus action?
Not at this time, no.
Okay. The giant is not happy.
Expectedly
Those of
so.
you who are not Katsuro, how close together are you?
Pretty. I'm as far away as I could get that I could cast silence without.
We're in like
Problem.
we're in like a little clearing in the middle of the forest, like a little circular area, I assume, where there's
Yeah.
just slightly less trees.
It's
So
you're like at the edge of the forest.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah.
Simon is like perched up in a tree right at the edge of this clearing that we're in.
Okay. Korath and Kai, how close together are you?
I would say like 30, maybe like 20, 30 feet.
He's by himself, apparently.
You have separated from one another.
Yeah, I wanted to be as far away from the party as possible to cast silence, so I wouldn't be in the way of anyone's like gaze, essentially.
I would like to imagine that given their recent bonding experience, Kai and Kiri are standing pretty close to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. So she like her stealth check, she's like invisible right now. She rolls like a 25.
Is she a green frog? Is she just hiding on
She's
the...
orange. She's orange.
Oh, okay.
Makes the stealth with a giant backpack. That stealth
Yeah.
is so good.
It's so weird, yeah.
She's hidden behind Kai's leg.
Like a child hiding behind their mom.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
She's hanging on to the turtle shell. Right, like
So,
hanging on by the turtle shell.
in that case, Korath.
Yeah.
He's gonna throw a rock at you.
Oh, I like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Throw a rock at that
He
shit.
rolls a 27
Well, that would hit.
for 31 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Wow.
And then
Like a
Constitution
rock.
save.
And then Constitution save DC 15.
No. Silence is now gone.
Silence goes away.
Gee!
Cool.
It's almost like someone saw this fucking coming!
And
If
so
I put the silence on the fucking horn, it still wouldn't have mattered. Don't fucking bullshit me.
guys, chill. Actually, this may be a saving grace. You would have disadvantage on that because there's a hostile creature within 5 feet of him.
What was
At
that?
31 damage, you said, right?
Does a 17 hit you, Korath?
No.
Never mind, no damage. A rock lands just beside you.
He forgot I was right next to the giant.
Yeah.
Oh.
A giant doesn't have skills that prevent disadvantage for being within melee range.
Correct.
Yeah, I have an
He's
AC of
also
20.
going to turn and start falling towards Katsuro. Does a 21 hit you, Katsuro?
Give me a second.
Buckler.
Did you say he was trying to fall on Katsuro?
Yeah. He like looks down at him and just goes, "Ooh."
Belly flop!
Oh.
I have an AC of 22 because I just burned a charge.
Okay, cool. You like step just to the side a bit. The giant is prone right now, beside you.
Hello.
There is a very loud thud on the ground. Like you guys all feel the ground shake, and you realize he was trying to squish you with his belly.
Wait, he can talk. He can use the horn now because he's 20. He's out of range of the. Unless silence follows him.
Silence follows him.
Oh, okay.
That was
When
what
you
we were
cast
arguing
it-
about the horn.
When you cast it on a point, it's on that point.
Okay. I didn't
If
know
you-
it latches on. I
If
thought
you
it
hit
like.
if you target a creature, it follows the creature.
Okay.
You
yeah.
can just pick a point in space, and it stays on that point in space.
Yeah. That's
This
what
is-
I thought it did.
This is really fun when you start getting into shenanigans with Devil's Sight and a rock.
And dark and yeah.
Darkness, because
Yeah.
you can put it. You can say cast darkness on your Hexblade's weapon or a
Yeah.
rock, and just yeet the rock whenever you want the darkness to move.
Interesting.
Or walk.
That too.
Just hold it in one hand, sword in the other, and walk around.
Portable stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the giant stands back up. Korath.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
your
I'm
turn.
up.
Your move.
Nice.
Hmm. I'm only gonna cast spiritual weapon on them.
Sure.
That's it, and I'll attack with it if I can on the same turn. I think I can.
That's not using your action. You can't. As a
I don't
bonus
have an
action, you
action.
cast a spell.
I don't want to have an action that I want to use.
You have
Because
dash.
I
You
don't
can
have-
get further out of range.
Hmm.
You don't have to stay in range to concentrate on the spell.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
You can drop it fuck all the way off.
I will. Okay. I will do spirit weapon. Put that on him, like next
Yep.
to him, and then
And
I
you can attack
will.
with it.
Yeah, and I'll do that if it will let me.
You could also do the dodge action, which is disadvantage on trying to hit you, which he already has, to be fair, at the moment. But
Oh,
26
nice.
to hit.
Ooh. Yep.
Five damage, and then I will start moving. I'll move towards Kai and hang out with him.
Cool.
Oh, and actually, for my action, I'll cast guidance on myself. So when I have to do a saving throw, right? And that's how that works, right? It's saving throws.
Yeah, guidance is saving throws. No,
Yeah,
guidance
so I'll do
is,
that.
guidance is abilities. You're thinking
Oh.
resistance for saving throws.
No, I just wanted to get advantage on saving throws. So when I have to, if I
Yeah.
do get hit,
Guidance
I
is
can-
for like ability checks for like
yeah.
social stuff and like any of the ability checks or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, it's
Um,
non-combat things mostly.
Yeah.
No,
I
then I will.
will say that this whole time he has
Yeah.
been like shouting or trying to talk, but there's no sound happening.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm doing then.
Cool. Simon.
I'm wondering if I should just hold my action and then, as if he goes for the horn, then blast out of his hand, because trying to blast it while it's attached to the rope has not worked. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna hold my action.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm gonna be ready to Eldritch Blast the horn out of his hand if he tries to go for it.
Sounds good. Katsuro.
Well, I didn't say I did this beforehand, so I have to do it now. I'm going to use a bonus action to turn my cane into the sword and get to work.
Sure.
Get to work. Taking care of business.
Nope.
Every day.
Somehow you did not hit this giant.
And that's even worse. Of course.
Wow.
He starts throwing like what is clearly a temper tantrum and like stomping back and forth. You're trying to like weave your sword strikes around that, and just like as you swing at the at a leg, it goes up and you miss. You try and swing at the other one and they swap again.
Damn, Optional's got some dance moves.
He is not even remotely trying to dodge the sword. He's just angry.
This just makes me think of fucking Elden Ring now. God damn it.
Yeah.
Actually, because he is stomping back and forth, I am going to roll for I need you to roll like one instance of spike growth.
I was gonna say, if he's stomping on spikes.
Yep.
Oh, that's perfect.
Cool. It is your turn, Kai.
Okay, we don't want to use anything fantastic at this point for this one fellow, so
Oh, yeah, he's not looking good, by the way. He's looking rough.
I'm just going to do some produce flame and throw it at him. And 5th level 2d8 after an attack. All right.
That hits.
Nice.
Oh, even better.
Oh my god.
Clearly, I'm a damage machine tonight.
What is happening?
What the fuck?
Double ones twice in a row?
I didn't realize you took levels in Clockwork Soul Sorcerer.
I think I'm actually playing the wrong game right now. I should be playing something else with dice.
Yeah.
Snake eyes.
So he takes some damage.
Some, yeah.
So a little bit.
Thanks for the uptick there. He takes some marginal damage.
I mean, at least you fucking hit him, so.
True.
And then because of Kai's unduly damage, he's going to move 30 feet away.
Sure. Kiri sticks with you. Yeah. Cool.
Just imagine she climbs up on your back like Rocket riding Groot.
No, she's just like glued to the like frog like little suction cup fingers stuck to the shell.
Cannon. The giant is going to try and hit Katsuro twice with his great club.
Man, I wish he didn't have such a great club.
That's a miss. And what is your AC currently?
What'd he roll?
He rolled a 20.
Like a natural 20 or dirty 20?
No, dirty 20.
Okay.
And I can kind of hear the debate in your mind. Why burn more resources on this guy?
I don't have to. I was actually just mathing out something, but before I do what I'm about to do, I have an AC of 19 because I did make an attack.
Did you make an unarmed attack?
No, I didn't. But still, that's not actually going to change anything because you're going to see me just straight up parry his great club with my sword.
Jesus.
We're going to continue with the Dark Souls bullshit.
No, at this point, it's not Dark Souls. This is fucking Metal Gear Resurgence. Fucking parrying a fucking building.
Revengeance.
Don't you just cut straight through the building?
No, he parries it first, and then the building comes back down again. And he's like, you know what? I'm not doing this again. And he cuts the building in half.
No, fuck
flying
your
through it.
house.
Yeah. And then he flies through it like a fucking animal.
All right, cool.
The only Metal Gear game I've played.
So
Fucking
you parry, you parry the Great Club. Korath, it's your turn.
And he's still silenced? Yes, for another
Yes.
3 or 4 turns.
More than
Okay.
that.
It's
Less
a
10
minute.
minutes, dude. Less 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Does anyone need healing?
he's silenced until you drop it.
No, I don't.
No, he doesn't. No one's been hit.
Oh,
I
he's
think
not giving it. No, we're good.
Okay.
He's
Then
He's tried and failed to hit everybody so far.
He almost hit you real good.
He almost hit me twice, but I have abilities to say fuck
Does-
you.
does Guardians of Faith, is that a concentration spell?
Yes.
Yes, it
Guardian of
is.
Faith? Okay.
Guardian of Faith, no. I am going to
Okay.
say, do you want to burn that spell right now?
No. No,
Spirit
I think I'm
Guardians is
just gonna keep I think I'm just gonna keep attacking him with Spirit Weapon and move with Kai.
You have Sacred Flame.
I was gonna say
No,
you're
I
not
do
gonna
not.
use your amazing new flame shield that you worked so hard to get.
He's not close enough.
No.
Oh.
I'm not close enough. 2, I'm maintaining distance because I don't want to drop silence.
And yeah, he never took Sacred Flame, Montu.
Hmm. Gotcha.
19 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
Well, you could either use the dash action to run
4.
further, or you could take the dodge action and make it harder for him to hit you.
I'm just gonna dodge action.
Okay.
And move with Kai.
Cool. Sounds good. Simon. He never went for the horn.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I should stay on that or if I just start contributing to damage. You know what? I'm gonna do what I did before. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him once and the horn once.
Sure. Roll.
Probably in
order?
his fight.
In that
It's
order?
probably. Sorry.
What were you saying?
In that order?
Yeah, let's switch up the order just
Okay.
for funsies. What were you saying, Overkill?
He's probably like, because he's silenced. He's probably yelling, "Guys, I'm a good guy. Stop, please, guys, please. I
Hey,
don't mean any harm."
that's his fault. He was part of the group that clearly attacked a bunch of travelers.
I was just
Good rolls.
Roll your damage for hitting him.
And well, fucking roll
Ooh,
better perception
nice.
check next time, nerd. Then maybe we won't get the drop on you like this.
Ooh.
So the second one was at the horn, correct?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. You deal a bunch of damage to him. He's looking real rough.
calling a giant a nerd is so weird to me.
The
What's the Giants'
Giants
intelligence
are-
score?
5.
This one probably
No.
not good, but our Giants are legitimately nerds.
Yeah.
So horn situation.
It like strains against the rope a bit. You see it kind of starting to fray a bit, but it doesn't snap the rope.
Okay.
All right. Awesome. Katsuro.
Fucking trying again. There
Okay.
we go.
Cool.
I fucking min rolled my damage.
Oh, he was at 33. Man. So
It's infectious.
I nat won that one.
yes, you did.
So that didn't hit shit. I'm gonna burn a key point. So fuck it. That one
Hits.
hit. I'm not sure on that one.
That one hits.
Okay. Wait, how? Just out of curiosity, how low do I have to fucking roll to hit something? At this hit this guy.
With a +9, you have to roll greater than a 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Then another 9 damage. Okay.
Him big.
He's like
Big target.
last legs.
I'm staying right next to him. He's fucking
He's-
getting away.
He's bleeding like prodigiously from his like thigh and like quad.
We're drowning in blood currently.
Yeah. Kai, it's your turn.
Kai, quickly set it up. Set your vines on fire.
He is going to run back in the 30 feet that he retreated and throw another little produced flame at him.
Sure.
Oh, also, if I've been hitting the giant with Eldritch Blast, am I pushing him through spike growth?
Oh shit.
Oh, that is a
you
can
out of it.
ability.
Sorry?
That isn't a you do. That's a you can. It's an optional.
Then
I'm
yeah.
going to treat this like a mist may trigger in Magic.
Oh, sure.
If it's an opt-in thing.
Oh,
Ooh,
damn!
that's when he produced fire or produced flame. 4 ones. Okay. Okay. So Kai,
Yeah.
you throw this fireball at the giant. This is orb of fire. I couldn't say bolt either because that's a different spell too.
We know what you meant. It's okay.
This sphere that is fire but is not flaming. So it's a separate entity as well.
Great
Oh.
balls of fire!
There's so many different ways to say firebolt in this game.
Firebolt, fireball, flaming sphere.
Flaming spear, scorching ray.
Anyway. Yeah, you
All
you
of those
throw-
can be present
you
in
like
this party.
football throw this flame at the giant, and it clears the uprights, hits the spikes, which immediately all ignite and up. Like when I said his like, however you want to refer to the garment he has around his like hips,
Oh, no.
there are little tatters that are hanging low enough to get caught in this fire.
Oh,
Ripple
no.
up, light him on fire, and then he collapses on the burning spikes.
Is he slinging dong?
Screaming.
Is he slinging dong right now?
Oh.
I didn't want to think about that.
Well, now you are.
The second you mention his garment, I'm like, oh no, please don't say we burned it off.
Is he slinging? Now we have giant dong on stream. We're gonna get banned.
Well, just like that,
Switch.
demonetized. Have fun.
It's the most optional action of all.
But he collapses in silent screams.
God damn it.
I wait for the breathing. I wait for the breathing to stop then I turn silence off.
How would you know if it's silent?
What the fuck, guy?
Oh.
It's a boom in his face.
I love it.
Anyway, I'm going to now start just walking towards the rest of them.
Yeah. The giant is dead.
If that fight was felt like it was gonna go on,
smoldering.
Yeah. I was just wanted to say that if that fight was gonna go on longer than it did, what I was planning to do was run up to him, grab the horn, and then Misty step away with it.
Yoink.
Good thing I didn't have to waste a spell slot.
Not yet.
Okay, there's the center of the spike growth. The world is no longer blue.
Oh.
All right. You carry on.
Oh god, that's terrible.
Do you just immediately start like carrying on down? Yeah.
Giant's
Everyone
dead.
follow Ketsura.
Safe to say he wasn't carrying anything else, right?
Yeah.
I release the silence, by the way.
Cool. You can now hear the fire on this corpse.
Yeah, I'm assuming no one here wants to try for an oversized weapon, and I don't have the strength for that shit, so no.
God, no.
No, I'll pass.
We return the tree to the forest.
I replant the tree.
I mean, apparently, the giant falling doesn't produce a sound even when there's people present.
I mean, there's magic involved there.
You said he was 16 feet high, and the silence is 20 feet, so that would have covered his whole body. So when he fell, no noise.
And his face was falling too, so.
Exactly.
All right.
But yeah, after the giants.
Hill giant roasting on an open flame.
You
I take a bite.
continue on down this path into the like
Gamey.
hill, like a little bit of hills. It's a little like rockier now. And probably half an hour later, you come to an area that has clearly been cleared. Like things have been moved from it. Could I get stealth checks from everyone, unless you are not trying to hide?
I hate you.
Stealth, huh?
Korath, remember you have disadvantage.
Yes. Dad,
Yes,
I know.
master.
Yeah.
I rolled better than I did last time.
Captain Clang, Clang, Clang over here.
You hear, as you approach, you hear a very deep voice say, "Look, I hear something. Go check it out." Oh no.
What the fuck?
Not putting that on stream.
Nope, don't put that one. Mm-mm.
It's just a hand.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. There's other reasons I don't want to look at that one. All right. You hear the ground rumble, and you feel the ground sort of like rumble beneath your feet, and then
Just
you
know,
are
I'd have been separate again.
cool. At the very least, Kai, Kiri, and Korath, and probably Simon, you now see in front of you two hill giants. One with similar, like, he's got like tattered leather pants now,
He's got pants now.
and one leather pauldron. And beside him is a slightly taller, slightly slimmer hill giant with like a long fur cloak and then like leather shorts. Still tattered shorts.
So we have a short,
The
wide
one
one and a
turns
tall,
and
skinnier
says-
one.
Sorry?
So we have a short, wider one and a taller, skinnier one.
Yeah, and now like the difference in height is only like a foot, which would be a lot for like your height, but proportionally,
Yeah.
that's like one is a little under 16 feet, the other is a little under 17 feet. They're still really fucking large.
Yeah, I'm just imagining them as like hill giant versions of Harry and Marv.
Yeah. The shorter, stouter one has a large, like, it's still a tree trunk, but a lot of the branches have been trimmed off, and there's been a large, sharp rock jammed into it to make an axe. The other one has a just trimmed tree trunk.
Are we close enough to tell how many of them there are total?
You currently see 2 hill giants.
Just those two?
Right now.
Okay.
The taller, slimmer one turns around and says, Lord Targar, we got small ones. Actually, only Katsuro understands this because it's a giant. The rest of you hear just like what is clearly some sort of communication in a loud, deep voice. And then a similar voice, the one you heard a little like just before this, echoes back to you. The giants clearly indicate that you need to follow them. One starts walking, the other like steps aside to let you past him. Do you follow?
Wait, they found us and they're talking to us and they're telling us to go with them?
Yes. And there was another, like a third voice that you guys all heard. Katsuro, you would have heard, bring them to me. I will deal with them myself.
I just look at Kai and I just go with whatever he wants to do because I am not going without my friends.
Simon's just taken aback that they're not immediately trying to bash our faces in.
If they start following, I'll follow through the tree line.
Fireball.
The trees have dropped down a fair bit.
Anywhere I could be stealthy as well.
Sure. Yeah. You're still trying to hide. Can I get another stealth check?
Sure. I'll gladly take the chance to roll higher than a fucking 6.
Okay. You carry on with them. The other 4 of you get pulled, like they lead you through into like this wide cleared area. You see a like sitting on a large pile of stones. You see a giant who, even though he's sitting, you can tell he's clearly taller than the 2 who have escorted you here. Encased in black, like heavy black iron metal armor. Leaning on this pile of stones beside him is a large, like great axe that the head of it is flecked with streaks of like red and orange that seem to be smoldering themselves. He's sitting just sort of relaxed, watching you approach. And he speaks to you in giant. Those of you in front of him do not understand. Katsuro, you hear.
The one person who can communicate with them isn't with us. This will go so well.
Oh, don't worry. I have a joke for this. Just waiting for him to finish.
I am Torgar, first of the 7th stratum. Why have you come here?
Hey, I can't understand you. Do you speak common?
I mean,
you hear
like,
him sort of like growl that seems to rumble the ground around you. And then he says in common, I suppose I will speak your pitiful language. And he spits at the ground. I
Thank
am
you.
Torgar, first of the 7th stratum. What brings you to this place? Beside him, on the ground and looking incredibly small, and in reference, like it takes you a while to notice, you see a small, appears to be wooden cage, kind of like a bird's cage. And in it is a very disheveled, currently unconscious halfling.
mm-hmm.
I want that.
That is where we will end this session.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
I like that. Okay, because I was about to be like, "What do you want? That right there, the little that thing
That
you
one.
have. I want it. You don't want to give it to me? Roll initiative."
I was
All right.
I was gonna inquire, like, if I was wondering if they were willing to talk about why they took him or what they were gonna use him for.
Food, probably.
Well, that if
That's
they
a
wanted to
snack, he's gonna be bait.
if they wanted to eat
Yeah,
him, why
where's
wouldn't
the
they have done
food?
so already?
No, because he's it's a trap. He wanted to bring in more people like us so that he could eat us.
Perhaps.
All right. Yeah. That is where we are going to end this session. Let's have some favorite moments. Simon.
I honestly had a good time just sort of like figuring out the tactics of how we were approaching this hill giant fight.
Now you can do that several times over.
Yeah.
And the fire giant.
Yeah. 3 guesses what the actual threat in this fight is.
Me.
And the first 2 don't count.
Wow.
Yeah, Kai.
Kai's favorite moment was all the ones being rolled for damage tonight.
I was so ready for 4 ones on that critical hit. I was so ready for it.
If I had to be honest, out of everyone in this party, the most dangerous one is on probably Kai.
Yeah. Druids can be scary.
Mm-hmm.
And now I don't have to focus on healing as much. Because, yeah.
Kai Unleashed.
Unleashed.
Korath.
My favorite moment was the first roll of the night for me being a perception roll and going, "Oh, look, the ground!" Like a fucking natural 1.
I found it!
I want to look at Ichi. I forgot how to move my neck up.
Stupid bitch ain't got no neck.
Katsuro.
The mental image of 2 different things. One, both when I pictured Korath biting his water skin. For some reason, that really tickled me. And
Oh,
second,
that was really funny.
the Kiri backpack.
On the shell. Which also means you're safe from the poison even if she didn't have her gloves on. Because it's your shell.
Raven in the chat. Raven in the Twitch chat. Overkill's rolling like me, huh?
I do want to mention, Montu, you are going to have to figure out how to explain me instantly burying a dragon next time we fight. Because I'm going to do that.
Instantly burying a dragon.
About halfway.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean, don't worry about it?
Don't worry about it. Shut the fuck up.
I was about to make a joke about the real threat halfway through this fight is the Rathalos who suddenly flies in.
But I derailed that, apparently.
Don't worry, man. I got my dual blades. I'm fine.
You have a fire-breathing shield.
That you have
Yeah,
yet to
yeah,
use,
yeah.
I think.
Can I have a lance though? Can I have a fire-breathing shield and a lance so I can?
I continue to be amazed that the guy who literally physically can just breathe fire anyway wanted the flamethrower shield.
Right?
Because I want it.
Just stick your head in a shield.
Yeah.
Like
You
one of
have
those.
two shields. Just like stick your head between them.
It's like one of those
Nah.
carnival standees you stick your head through to take photos.
Nah. Flamethrower shield. Dude, there's nothing more sick than a flamethrower shield.
All right. I hope everyone watching had as much fun as we clearly did, with the tangents and the fire and the everything else.
And the Monster Hunter.
Just
And-
remember, we're
and-
taking this really lightly because this is just the filler shit.
The tangents were
This
the
is like
closest
when
to
the
being on
heroes
topic
take-
we've
Heroes
ever
take a
been.
break from, chasing after the big bad who slaughtered the protagonist's like parents or whatever.
No,
And
listen.
they go to the
this
beach.
This is
Beach
just
episode.
us catching up to the manga. This is just us catching up to the manga. That's all it is. We ran out of manga, and now we have to catch up to the manga. That's all it is. It's the 300 episodes of Naruto from Naruto that are because they did too much, and now they have to wait for them to write more Naruto manga for us to actually get ahead.
I don't know. They'll buy a bow.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Itchy, go ahead and take us. Oh, fun to
can't-
here. Same time next week. Asterisk.
I can't wait to see our new opening sequence.
Damn it. Now I'm trying to picture what that would look like for a
Right?
group.
I imagine it's going to be largely One Piece inspired.
It's hard not to be at this point.
All right. Well,
Anyway.
thank you to Kiyoshi and anyone else who tuned in. Thank you to anyone watching the VOD. As always, twitch.tv and youtube.com/Ixie Studios. Catch us next week, asterisk, for more of this. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.